Lenovo changed the whole Legion lineup this year. Did they make them better or make them worse? Let's review Lenovo Legion Pro 5. Last year we had 4 Lenovo Legion models. We had Lenovo Legion 5, Legion 5 Pro, Legion 7 and Legion Slim 7. They were all great and they were one of the best laptops in their categories and in their price range. But this year, Lenovo made some changes. They removed the entry-level Lenovo Legion 5, replaced it with Lenovo Legion Pro 5, and they changed the Legion 7 to Lenovo Legion Pro 7, and they kept Lenovo Legion Slim 7, which is a nice thing, but there is a lot to talk because this is not the replacement to Lenovo Legion 5 Pro. So I said Lenovo removed Legion 5, but I think they don't. Why? Because I found a Legion 5 model with Intel 3070H CPU and RTX 4060 with Legion 5 name. It's Y7000P 2023. It is Legion 5 and I don't know why it didn't release globally, but at least now we know that we have a Legion 5. We should wait for the official global release. I think it's the replacement to Lenovo Legion 5. Before starting the video, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and ring the bell icon so you won't miss our next videos. Legion Pro 5 made out of plastic and aluminum. Our model is a Chinese model and this has this light on the back. I can turn it on for you with function key L. I think I like the global version more than this model, but this is good too. The lid made out of aluminum and the rest of the laptop is made out of plastic almost. There is some other aluminum parts too. The hinge is perfect. You can open this laptop to almost 180 degrees, which is a nice touch. I love this feature. One of my friends dropped her Lenovo Legion 5 and the laptop dropped on the screen. But because Lenovo can expand to 180 degrees, her laptop is fine and doesn't get any damage to it. It's a nice touch. Asus, listen to me. You should add this feature. 160 degrees is not enough for your laptop. Keyboard and trackpad is good. I love keyboard on this laptop. I think this is even better than Apple MacBook Pro lineup and I love typing with this keyboard. It is a full keyboard with numpad and the only bummer for me is this model right here has only single white zoom backlight key. And there is other model with 4 zone RGB, which is better if you want to use this laptop for gaming. But this is a more formal version of that. You can configure this laptop on Lenovo site and buy the 4 zone RGB model instead. Trackpad is fine. I like the trackpad here. It has good precision, but it's made out of plastic. I prefer glass trackpad. If it was glass trackpad, it could be a whole other thing. And I think this is one of the main things I don't like about this laptop, because if you want to buy a laptop at this price range, you should give the users the best you can do. And the best you can do is not a plastic trackpad. Let's talk about ports. Port selection on this laptop is decent. I like the ports here, but there is one thing that I don't like. You will get 4 USB Type A ports at 3.2 speed and version. You have 2 USB Type C. One of them is capable of charging this laptop at 140 watts, which is nice, but it is not Thunderbolt. I don't know why, but it's a problem here. This is a $1,700 laptop here, and if you can't get Thunderbolt on this laptop, it can't be right. I don't like it. Also, I couldn't find any information about 2.5 gigabit per second RJ45 Ethernet LAN port, and I think it is 1 gigabit per second, because if it was 2.5 gigabit per second, Lenovo made it shout to everyone that we have 2.5 gigabit LAN ports, but they didn't. So I think it is 1 gigabit per second, which is a bummer, because the competition like Asus ROG has this feature, and they had I think 2.5 gigabit per second connectivity. This is not good. Also, you will get 300 watts AC adapter and one HDMI 2.1 for your display output, which is nice, and I like this because it can handle 4K at 144 Hz, which is a nice touch. But I have problem with two things here: Thunderbolt and 300 watts adapter on this laptop. What the hell? Hossein, can you give me the charger? It is huge. This laptop weighs about 2.5 kilograms, and with this charger, this laptop will be 3.6 kilograms, over 3.6 kilograms. Why? There is other models with 330 watt charger. They are smaller, they are GAN charger, but this is huge. This is like a cup holder for me. Like, I can do this with this charger. This is huge. I can fit 2 mugs here, and this is not acceptable for me. You can use it as your mouse trackpad too, like this. This is huge. I don't like this size, and this is too heavy for me. I usually carry around the review samples with me everywhere I go, and my back hurts with this laptop. If you want to buy this laptop and you want to carry it around a lot, I think you should buy a 140 watts adapter for Type-C charging for this laptop, like my friend Hossein behind the camera. Overall, I think I can give this laptop 8 out of 10 for the chassis and body parts, and I think it is fair, but I don't like this charger and the lack of Thunderbolt 4 ports. This is what it is. This is fine, I think. Also, there is another model with Core i5 model and RTX 4050 at around $1,300. That model is fine with this chassis, with this charger, with this everything. But I need Thunderbolt on this $1,700 laptop. Okay, let's talk about display. This laptop has one of the best displays available on the market. It has a nice 16-inch LCD backlit display with 2K resolution at 240 Hz refresh rate, and it has good response time. I love using this laptop. Also, this laptop can brighten up to 500 nits of brightness, which is a nice thing to see. And I love using this screen. It has a low screen bleed. I can watch any movie I want in the night with this laptop, especially because it is a 16 by 10 screen. And if you want to watch movies in this laptop, you will get more black bars on the top and on the bottom. And you want to see low screen bleed displays with 16 by 10 aspect ratio. And this laptop can deliver low screen bleed for you, and it has good blacks, deep whites, and it has a good color accuracy at 100% of sRGB and 71% of Adobe RGB. And because of that, you can easily use this laptop for your content creation workloads, and also especially for your gaming. And I love to play games with this laptop. About playing games on this laptop, I have so many words to say on the performance part. But I think I love this screen and I can give it 9 out of 10. Why I took one score from it? Because it is not mini LED. It is more expensive, but mini LED is a good option if you can have. And I didn't see any laptop under 2K, $2,000 with mini LED, but let's say it. I love mini LED. The most important part about this laptop. This model right here we have is equipped with Intel Core i9-13900HX CPU with 24 cores and 36 megabytes of cache with 32 threads, and it can work alongside Nvidia RTX 4060 with 8 gigabytes of VRAM, which is a nice GPU. I think it is the best GPU you can buy this year, and it can handle anything up to 140 watts of TDP. I like it, and this laptop has, this model right here has 16 gigabytes of RAM that can get up to 64 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM at 5600 megahertz, which is a nice thing to see. All in all, I think you could have the best experience and performance on this laptop, but we didn't, because of one problem that I will say. I had one of my best experiences when I was using this laptop in Premiere, in Blender, and I was getting my benchmarks. They were amazing. I could get around 6 minutes and 18 seconds on Adobe Premiere, which was a great thing to see. It could handle my project easily, and I didn't have any problem with editing my footage, my C-Log 3 footage from my Canon R6 on this laptop, and it could deliver anything I want. I rendered my file, my test file on Blender in just 2 minutes and 4 seconds. It was, I think, 40 seconds faster than Asus ROG Strix G16 with RTX 4060, which is a nice thing to see, and everything was great. I had almost 26K points on Cinebench R23, and I had 11300 points on time SPY rendering time for GPU, which was faster than Asus ROG Strix G16. It was also, I think, 400 points faster, which is a nice thing to see, but in games I didn't gain that much performance. Where was my problem? I don't know why. It was weird. I could only get 6 FPS or 8 FPS in average in Cyberpunk in ultra setting and ray tracing on, and it was weird to me because I turned off Mux switch on Nvidia control panel software and I changed it to Nvidia GPU only. It means discrete GPU only, and after some games like Apex Legends and Cyberpunk, I saw I have problems in GPU heavy workloads, but I didn't have problem in Blender and PC Mark and Time SPY. Where is my problem? I checked Lenovo Vantage software, and in Lenovo Vantage software, it didn't change to DGPU mode. I mean discrete GPU mode. Because of that, I got third of the performance on GPU heavy games. Like in Apex Legends, my minimum frame rate was 49, but in DGPU mode on, I could get more than 85 in minimum frame rates. And my max frame rates rised up from 150 to 225 FPS, which is a nice thing to see on 2K screens on a laptop, but I didn't know what is this bug. Why I have this bug on this laptop, and it hurts. I didn't like the performance about this thing, and you should enable your DGPU mode on the Lenovo Vantage if you want to game on this laptop. And the performance didn't change on Valorant, CSGO, Dota 2, and some other games. You should care about this thing if you want to play GPU heavy games like Hogwarts Legacy, like Cyberpunk, like Apex Legends, and some other games. If you want to play CPU heavy workloads, there is no much difference. One more weird thing about the performance on this laptop was I didn't see my GPU wattage usage uh, over 100 watts. I don't know why, and I could only once in Cyberpunk saw it's going up around 130 watts. I don't know why. Maybe this is the problem with 40 series GPUs, that they are not that inefficient. They are more efficient than 30 series, and because of that, uh, the laptop manufacturer didn't prepared for this efficiency on this laptop. Maybe, but it only works around 100 watts on this laptop, which is good. On the end, I think I can give this laptop 8 out of 10 in performance parts. I didn't like the bug in Lenovo Vantage, and I could get more performance on Asus ROG Strix G16 with 13980HX CPU. 13900HX CPU is better than 13900HX, but that was only $200 or $300 more than this laptop, and because of that I can give it 8 out of 10 score. Speakers and webcam on this laptop are good. I think this is one of the best speakers you can get on this price range, and webcam quality is fine. Unfortunately, our model here has only 720p webcam. So this is the webcam quality. What do you think about this 720p webcam? Is it enough for you? How do you think about the microphone quality? Tell us about in the comment section. You should check when you're buying this laptop that this has 1080p webcam, but this 720p webcam can handle your meeting or even your streaming easily, because it is a fine webcam, and you also get a power off switch for your webcam that you will get for your privacy, which is a nice touch. Unfortunately, I couldn't get enough battery life out of this laptop. I could get around 3 or 4 hours of battery life. It is because this laptop doesn't have that much battery capacity. It's around 80 watts, 80 watt hours, and it was 10% lower than Asus, and because of that I could get around, I think, 1 hour less or 2 hours less than Asus. This is cheaper than Asus ROG Strix G16, and because of that I can get mad at this laptop. After all, I can give this laptop an 8 out of 10 score because of this charger and the Thunderbolts and some other bugs in performance parts, but I can recommend you to buy this laptop. This is a nice laptop. It will make you satisfied. I liked it, and I think this is one of the best laptops under $2,000. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments or any opinion about this laptop, please comment your opinion down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Bye. And the best you can do is not a plastic trackpad. And the best you can do is not a and the best you can do is not a glass. And the best you can do is not a plastic